Okay, ready, go. Okay, ready, go. This is the down the line view.
Okay.
Yeah, your swing plane is really nice.
Swing plane's good?
So you don't have any unnecessary movement.
I don't have any, what kind of?
Unnecessary movement.
Oh, unnecessary.
Yeah,
That's
the
good.
motion is quite simple and clean. The only thing is that you are rushing down kind of early.
Okay.
You're using your wrist a lot because of your body shape.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, you can have a bit more backswing, and then keep a bit more time and then let it go. But
Okay.
you are rushing down quite a bit here.
Okay.
So club goes about this high here,
Uh-huh.
and then you're using your arms to bring it
Yes,
down.
I am. Yeah, I am. I've always tended to be a kind of a puller.
So when you don't have enough range of motion, that you tend to use your arms. But the question is then whether it's really at the end of your range of motion, or you can go a bit more, but it's just your choice to stop about there and then go
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
So let's see
See if I can go farther. Yeah, I'd
yeah,
like to go farther.
how much range of motion you have. So put your arms in front of your chest here, and then lean forward. And from there, just try to turn your shoulders as much as possible. Yeah, when you look at your shoulder turn, it's a good 90-degree turn here. So that the only thing is where your arms are in terms of the size of the backswing.
Okay.
So again, this time bring the arms down and do the same thing. And then try to move your arms up here. So with a good shoulder turn. So if you do that, your arms can come all the way here. But this arm is the limiting factor here, left arm here. But still you can come about here. So that means you can still reach this horizontal position with this, right?
Yeah, I think
So you can still increase your range of motion. It's not because your range of motion is completely limited.
not because I can't turn. I always feel like this arm, like if I need this arm to be like 2 inches longer so I can get it over here. It feels like.
So when you turn, just use the left shoulder. Try to bring the left shoulder in a bit more. Okay, then you will have a natural, shoulder turn here, and then you will reach a bit more on this side.
So same thing like this?
Yeah, arm down, and then you don't have to worry about this arm here.
Just this arm.
Yeah, and then try to put the left shoulder in a bit more. See how far you can go. Yeah, if your left arm is about here, and the club goes that way, then you can have more range of motion. But usually your hand stops about here, so that's why the club goes up here.
That's why it goes right, laid off kind of.
So what happens is when you have a short, narrow range of motion, okay, short range of motion, then you have to speed up like a crazy to increase enough to reach enough speed. Imagine you're driving a plane. If you have a really short runway,
You gotta go fast.
you have to accelerate like crazy. So if you have that kind of power, then that's okay to reduce the range of motion. But generally, as we get old, it's exactly the opposite case, right?
Yeah.
So we lose the power, but at the same time, if we lose the range of motion, then it's hard to
Okay.
generate enough
So
speed.
about this left arm, should I try to keep it straight? Should I let it bend?
No. Bending is okay.
Let it
Yeah.
bend.
So it's just
Yeah.
keep it natural posture here.
So
So if you relax the upper part of the body, then it's a bit easier to turn. But if you tighten the upper chest, then it's hard to.
gotta stay loose. Okay.
So I think you can go more. So this time, as you swing back and forth continuously, but using the momentum of the club and let it go and see how far you can go. And then as you do, again, remember, put the left shoulder in here. Okay, just swing back and forth continuously. No need to swing that fast, but just yeah, so the club can go actually way beyond the horizontal. But when you actually flex the arm and then let the wrist go, you can go a lot more.
It was a lot farther.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel the hands getting way higher, farther back.
So when your hand stops about here, then the club goes here. With this, you try to hit hard. So that's one issue. So we can certainly increase the range of motion. Another issue is on the way down, as you swing down, your body is also moving at the same time. Try to swing like this. Okay, so your body action and then turn are happening at the same time. But instead, go up here, enough range of motion here, and then shift a little bit, and then it's just a turn here. Shift a little bit and then turn instead of.
That's why I'm falling off there.
So in the downswing, so your shift motion and then turn are happening at the same time. So that's another issue. But for the moment, just relax. No need to swing hard on this side. Just the swing in a relaxed manner. Both ways, just swing this way, swing this way, swing this way, and feel the motion of the club head. No need to swing hard downswing. What happens is you are moving this down and your body is already going that way. So instead, just swing, swing, swing easy.
So do I try to get it back farther when I'm doing this, or do I just?
So let it go all the way. And as if, you can do on this side as if you're doing the backswing.
Okay.
So in the backswing, you have good turn here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let it go. The same thing here, good turn here. Instead of try to, as you bring this down, your body is already moving like this.
Don't try to shift forward.
Just
turn right now?
just to try to throw and turn both ways. Turn, okay?
Don't try to shift very much. Just kind of turn.
So that means on the way down, don't try to swing hard. Just let it go. Just feel the turn both ways. Yeah. So that's so relax and then swing that way. And then on the way down, so you go up here on the way down, instead of just the turning here, go up and then slightly shift it this way and then turn. So do the shifting early. So go up here and the slight shift and then turn. Go up, shift and turn. So when you shift, still you have to hold it here instead of starting the turn, okay? So imagine there is a wall here, and then before you start the downswing turn, just bump into the wall and then swing. So we are reversing the sequence, okay? So shift first and then turn. Again, easy turn both ways. Yeah, so have more time, have more time. What happens is as soon as you go here, your arm is going down. That's why the time your timing is not right. So go up and maintain it here, okay? Go up and then as you slightly shift, still the club is here. Okay? Yeah, go up and wait and then let it go. So imagine you have a swing in your backyard, okay? And then your kid is riding the swing, and you're pushing, right? But you don't try to push when it is moving toward you. If you try to push at that time, okay, either you or your kid will get hurt, right? You have to wait until the swing finishes this motion, and then you push. The same thing. So in the backswing, let it go up and wait until this is completed, and start the swing.
So, okay.
Instead of it's going and then try to pull it down at the same time.
Okay, so in slow motion to see if I, so you come up here and then do this,
And then
do this, and then.
let it go. Yeah. So if I separate all these steps, then what happens is you swing and go to this position, right? And then slightly moving backward here. While you are shifting this way, you are not starting the turn. So give enough time here in the shift, and then turn here.
Okay, so do I start this shift this way before I get to the top, or do I wait till I'm?
Yeah, before you get to the top.
Before
Yeah, it'll be overlapped. So the backswing turn and your shift motion will be overlapped.
Okay.
But don't try to rush down. So keep just enough time and then bump into this wall first and then swing.
And then, so I should not try to use my arms, I should just try to turn on the down.
So instead of trying to pull the club down, pull the arms and club down, just let it turn and then shift this way and then swing. So delay the downswing turn. And more than anything, you have to feel the motion of the club head. Rushed again. When you try to pull it down, your body moves up here. So wait here and then shift and then just a turn here. So again, if there's a wall here, first push the wall, push against the wall and then turn. And then, and also try not to open the chest early. So go here and then shift the push against the wall, still your shoulders here, and then turn. Okay. You don't have to swing really hard. Try to using the arms.
I need to really feel like I'm taking a long, long time up here for me then, right?
Yeah. So intentionally try to have a pose there in your case. So let's use this short orange whip here. Because the head is heavy, you will be able to feel the motion of the head here. Okay. So the bottom line is you go up here, the minimize bending at the top here. Okay. When the whip bends a lot, that means the head still wants to go this way, but your hands are already pushing the handle that way.
You're coming down.
Yeah, that's why this happens.
Bending way.
But if you wait until this is completed here, and then start this downswing. So minimize the bending at the top, okay?
So at the top, is this okay to do this? Is that okay to do my arms like that?
You have to do that in your case.
Okay.
Again?
All right.
Again, no. So always in your effort, you try to push this quite a bit here. But instead, go here and then swing through nicely. Instead of just because we have the swing on this side as well, the follow through.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is the downswing here. Let it go all the way here instead of try to push and then your body lifts up. Yeah. So go here and then swing through. Go here and then swing through. So on the way down, instead of thinking this as a golf swing, just to try to have a good symmetric swing back and forth.
Okay, so when I get up here, what and I shift this way. Now what should I do next?
And from there, just to bring the arms down and then let the arms and club go this way. So feel the motion of the.
And I did this. Is that right?
Your problem is that as soon as you pull it down here, your body moves up like this. But instead, from here, just throw the arms and club.
Okay,
instead of lifting the body up. From there. So always your initial action is from here, or your initial action is first to lift the body up and then try to go here. But instead, go here. Instead of lifting the body up, shift to the left side, and then just a turn around. So here. Both ways, just a swing, and then swing, 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 instead of, okay. Just
I see what you're saying.
So you can do what you are currently doing in the backswing, also in the downswing. Just let it go. Easy, let it go.
Straighten up.
Yeah. So at the beginning of the downswing, because you are pulling this down, with that your body moves up like this. But go here, you have enough backswing here, and then if your body shifts here, no reason to move up quickly, so jerky motion.
Jumping up and I shoot.
Just to have good enough backswing, and then throw. That's better. That's a smoother. Yeah. Now, on the way down, let's bring the club flatter here. It's okay to lift the tip up, so have a more flatter swing.
So this one.
Yes.
More kind of baseballish.
Yeah. So maybe about here. So don't go down that far. About here. And now let's do this. So we'll put this in structure. Okay. So what we'll do is from here, throw the club this way first. And then bring it back, and then swing. This is the so-called stage 3 of the two-step swing. Okay. I have 3 stages. Stage 1 is this, you're taking 2 steps in the swing. The stage 2 is just taking 1 step and swing. Stage 3 is no step and swing, but always we have the so-called trigger motion here. Swing. Swing. So with the trigger motion, you will have active backswing here, right? So and then in the goal in the backswing is have a good amount of backswing here, enough range of motion. And then have a good turn here, enough time, and then let it go. So no rush on the down. So let's make the motion smooth, okay? No abrupt motion. So both ways, by using the trigger, you have active backswing. After active backswing, it's too far. Maybe about this side here.
Right there.
Okay. Let it go. And then make the plane a bit flatter. So finish 1 cycle and then try the next cycle.
So 1 swing, then trigger motion to the
Yeah. And as you do that, try to keep the motion as smooth as possible. Yeah. Now let's use the longer mid-side one here. Now this is a bit longer, so you have to time it correctly, and particularly minimize the bending on this side at the end of the backswing, okay? So don't try to dominate the whip, but give enough time, and let it go. So no need to stand up quickly like this. Just your goal is just a swing, let it go. Let the arms and club go instead of try to lift the body up. Your goal is just to throw the arms and club this way. Yes, that's better. And have a bit more time at the end of the backswing.
Okay.
So always, because your backswing is short, then your natural instinct that you have to hit hard on the down, go this way.
Yeah,
But if you have good enough backswing here, your body is ready. Your muscles are elongated. Your body is ready. Then no need to have that abrupt motion. So your always effort is having good wind up in the backswing here, and then let it go. Good wind up, and then let it go. Prepare your body by using the backswing. When you have a good turn, shoulder turn here, then you can use these muscles well. So
Okay, when you say let it go, so what is that? Can you take me through like this part of the
let it go means using this speed here, and then let it keep moving.
Just let it go over that way.
Yeah, let it go means you don't try to force this. Okay? To have enough turn here from there, just swing through. Enough turn, swing through and then let it go all the way here instead of stop here. Okay, so let it keep moving. But the bottom line is you have to put effort in the backswing, at the top of backswing. Try.
When I swing down, I like stiffen everything up, you're saying that.
Your body is moving up.
So
But instead that action should be doing this here, turning.
So you want that?
And then more turning motion instead of quickly the body is standing up. So try to flatten the swing plane. Again. And still, your body is moving too early. You have to wait until this is almost completed and then let it go. Before the backswing is completed, you already tried to do the downswing. So in a sense, at the end of the backswing, try to give a bit more turn here. So you don't actually have to turn more. However, you don't rush down. You don't turn in the opposite direction. At the end, give enough, a little bit extra turn. That means you just stay here instead of go here and then quickly try to turn. You give enough time here and then wait the right time, and then boom. So when you shoot an arrow, you pull it and then build the tension, and then finally let it go. Instead of, you don't do this.
Yeah.
Unless you are in a war and you need to shoot a lot of arrows for short time. Now the timing is better. You have more time there. So don't ever rush down. Okay, when you rush down, then you tend to shorten the backswing, and then you use arms a lot. So let it go all the way. Feel the motion of the end of the whip. Let it go all the way, and give you enough time, and then swing. Then you will have less tendency of moving up when you have enough time at the end of the backswing. So from now on, let's do this. BJ, sing. BJ, sing. So BJ is exaggerated. Sing. Yeah.
I still fall off balance step.
Because you're using your arms a lot. Yeah. But the thing is, as you repeat this, you will be able to eliminate this motion because this goes up and then you're pulling it down. But keep it a bit flatter, and so throw the hands this way instead of bringing it down. When you drop the hands, then your body tends to move up because you're pulling it down and then your body is going up. Right. But reach out more.
So from here, this way, and then that way?
So try to have that kind of feel. Then let it go around your body.
Like that? Too low.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, you have a less tendency of lifting the body.
So I feel my arms going out more
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be flat.
And
Is
then
that what you
also
want?
still, as you go here and then finally you are dropping this down here, during this dropping motion, your body already starts turning here. But wait, you have to wait until the dropping is completed here, all the way here. And then swing, swing.
So what I'm trying to do, and maybe it's messing me up, is when I come up here, I'm trying to make this move, and I think that's what I'm.
So all you need is just a slight falling on this side, okay, into this side. You don't have to intentionally shift a lot. Just to go up and slightly leaning this way, and then let it go. But at the end, what happens is you are dropping your clip head like this, right? And then, but during this period, you are already start turning, but hold that turn. So wait until this is completed. Start leaning this way, and then start the turn. So just to have a bit more time. More than anything, as we get old, it's important to increase the range of motion and also have more time at the top here. No rush.
So up here, I literally need it up here. Like that?
So make it continuous. So, and also use the trigger better. Currently, you're only using wrist slightly here, but doing the trigger, turn your body, turn the body, and then let it go.
So on the downswing, it's here, and then turn my body that way.
So more turning motion instead of quickly standing up. Yes. And the more you turn, the less you will stand up. Yeah, that the turning motion is a lot better. But again, the focus is not the downswing here. The focus is enough backswing.
Yeah.
When you have enough backswing, automatically you can do this. Okay. So instead of putting a lot of effort in the downswing, give good wind up here and then swing through. Good wind up and swing through. So your effort and focus should be always end of the backswing. Okay, no rush down. Yes, that's okay. This is somewhat different from your original swing. Now you are moving your body a lot more, right? And then in order to maintain the balance, you have to use the legs more. When you have active legs, then it'll be easier. But if the legs are passive and you just try to turn your upper body, then your body loses the balance. So as we do this more and more, you have to engage your legs. Yes, that timing is really good. The timing is improving now. And then this one, instead of little quickie with the wrist motion here, try to turn the body a bit more. So here, the trigger motion, instead of using the wrist and then try to do this, turn the body, and then also turn the body, and then let it go. Turn, let it go. So we are actually going back to normal or natural motion. Now the timing is better. So no rush. Currently, because the orange whip is flexible, so that's why you lose the balance. But when you use a club, it's better because you can control it better. But the advantage of using the orange whip is the head is relatively heavy, so you can feel the motion.
You can feel it.
Yeah. So as you do this, you have to develop more club head-centric perspective. Instead of just paying attention to what your body does, you have to pay attention to how the the end of the club is moving around your body. You make good wind up here and then let it go. Good wind up and then let it go. In the end, the motion of the club head is the most important one. So no rush, just to keep enough range of motion, swing. Again, keep it a bit flatter, keep it flatter. But your motion pattern is a lot smoother now. Yeah, so it's changing. So let me record this. Okay, so first from this direction. Again, instead of try to swing the club hard, try to work with the club. Okay, feel the motion of the end of the club. You're working with the club, not try to dominate it. Okay. All right. So ready, go. Let me record from this direction. Okay. Ready, go. Still, you have a lot of bending here. That means you're forcing. So you're not completely waiting here.
Okay. Bending at the top? Yeah, I see.
And you have to bring the hands a bit higher. This is your original swing.
That's my old swing. Yeah, yeah, that's short. Yeah, a lot higher.
And that the flow is a lot smoother and better.
Yeah.
And this happens. It's just a matter of going back to the natural movement pattern that we have in our DNA.
So what I'm taking from this so far is when I do the trigger move, I got to turn my body more. And then, so that's the DJ at the top.
And have more time up there.
And then on the downswing, flatter. And as I get here, keep turning it over here rather than kind of stopping.
So in the end, if you pay attention to the motion of the end of the whip here, it's just a continuous motion going this way, curve this way, and then swing. Swing. Instead of, so if you pay attention to how the end of the whip is moving around your body, okay, if you have wrong timing and you try to rush down, then this is still going this way, and then you're forcing it to go that way. That happens. So pay attention to motion of the end of the whip. Let it go all the way. So don't. It's a swing. It's a swing in your backyard. And don't try to push in the opposite direction, but rather wait until this is done and then help. Now it's getting smoother and more natural. Okay. Yes. So this is stage 3 of the two-step swing.
So what I'm feeling, you tell me if I'm right. Before I was feeling a lot of effort right up here.
Yes.
Now I'm feeling kind of gentle up here.
Yeah.
A gentle start, and then I feel strong down
Let it
here.
go. Let it go.
So, yeah, way different.
Yeah. When this is short,
Way different.
you have to use your arms to try to pull it down. This happens. But if you let it go more, your body is now in better position to use these muscles here. So the downswing is initiated by these muscles, not easy. So
Yeah.
that's why it's important to feel the flow of motion and then let it go.
So I feel, you sing.
Yeah.
and then I'm
BJ, and the sing.
feeling a slow move here, a gentle move here, and then
Yeah.
it goes around.
Yeah.
And you said that's better, right?
Yeah.
Tell them.
So, what you do in the backswing just causes a chain effect. But particularly when you have a short backswing, unless you are really strong in, also you downswing, in the downswing, you're using these muscles well, even if you have a short backswing, like professional players do, then that's okay. But typically what happens among the amateur players is that when you have a short backswing, then 99 out of 100, you use your arms only.
Yeah.
You try to pull it down.
Yeah.
Because by instinct, you're not ready to go down. Then you have to do something pulling down.
Yeah.
And then jerky body motion.
Yeah.
But when you have enough motion here, enough backswing, then you don't need to do that, right? So go up and then start the downswing in a smoother way. So that's what happens. Now, let's try the rope swing and see. So this is somewhat flexible, but now we have a rope here, which is really flexible. Try to swing this back and forth continuously. And then this is completely flexible here. So you have to time this really well. Okay. So again, pay attention to motion of the end of the rope here. So as you swing back and forth, feel the motion of the end of the rope. Swing, swing. So the whole focus is the rope motion. Okay? So you have to create this consistent rope motion back and forth. Swing. Backswing a bit faster. Faster backswing. Faster backswing. Yes. Faster backswing. Yes. Faster backswing. Ooh. Swing. 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 Stay straight.